see how we can do this. First off, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
No, y'all can do better than that. Good afternoon, everybody.
What's up, bud?
What's up, man? Good afternoon,
Are you still wearing the box? You still wearing the box?
Yes, sir.
You're still wearing the box.
Hey, honestly, to each and every one of you, you did an excellent job this weekend at this workshop, and you deserve to be commended. A round of applause for you. We here of Endeavor and Chaitin, Boston Public Schools, and everyone else involved, Metco and the rest, we appreciate you, Boys and Girls Club. We appreciate you for coming out. We thank you very, very much, and we hope that the information we tried to impart to you was as beneficial to you as it is to us. We're only here to help you. Again, thank you.
Cool. So, as the students know and as the parents know from the parent session, we're going to announce a scholarship. We're giving away $3,000 today. But before we do that, I just wanted to give,
Of which, Talisia.
Someone get a picture of this. Someone get a picture.
Talisia gets no. You get no money today.
So we're gonna give away some scholarships, but before that, I just wanted to give what is going on. Money's in the air. All weekend, we were like, post on Endeavor Hack, post, or no post, and now it's all about the money. That's what it is. Now it's all about the Instagram. He told you, secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
Don't listen. All right, but before we do that, as the students know, we had 3 fantastic, I can't say enough good things about them, counselors working with your students and with you students from 1 to 4 p.m. every single day in the classrooms, in addition to what they talked about during the auditorium. So one, I just want to give a round of applause to them first and foremost. I know there are some ups and downs like today during the mock interviews where we just kind of made people come up and forced them to come up even against their will sometimes and do a practice interview. But hopefully you guys see the value in it. Hopefully it's exciting now that it's all done. So again, one more round of applause for these.
Thanks.
Another thing. One round of applause for all the students here and all the parents here who gave up their Saturday and their Sunday to be part of a program like this. None of this, and I speak from the bottom of my heart when I say this, none of this would have been possible if every single student here wasn't as engaged, as excited, as passionate throughout the entire program. And I know there were some ups and downs, but all throughout, you guys had a positive attitude in general. So thank you so much for your attention and for your excitement because you guys made this program possible. So thank you.
Hey, thank you.
I did want to give an opportunity for the parents to get to know a little bit more the actual counselors. So Lloyd, if you want to talk a little bit about yourself and what maybe you did in the classroom, maybe a favorite moment here and there. Go ahead, the floor is yours, yeah.
I think my favorite moment, honestly, was the moccasins that belong to my man Taj up there.
Yes,
Show
sir.
the mocks, Taj. Where the mocks at?
They're right here, cousin.
We are
I
all
told him,
about
I said-
moccasins, ladies and gentlemen. No.
I said he needs to show up in his interview in a suit with those moccasins.
Nobody
Tell the
else can
story,
do
that's
it
what
like
it
me,
is.
you know?
Okay, listen. All jokes aside, let's be serious for a second. Thank you, everybody. My name is Lloyd. To the parents who have not met me yet, I'm Lloyd Bryan. I'm a resident of Boston, Massachusetts. I'm a college graduate. I attended UMass Boston. I studied urban planning, community development. I'm going to graduate school for education. I'm looking to go into admissions, and I'm here to work with all of your kids if they allow me and if you allow me. So that's why I'm here. I'm just here to help. That's it. Any questions?
Common App essay with your students, just reading more about their story, helping them edit down to have the most important thing and helping them find their voice in their writing. Just a little bit about me. I also grew up in Boston. I live in Dorchester. I went to BPS. After graduating from the mission, I went to BU, where I studied journalism, and now I'm getting my master's in human development at BU. I also teach in Boston Public Schools when I'm not working with Chitin. I teach English as a second language at the King. And that's it. I gave everyone who was with me my phone number. If you didn't get it for some reason, please let me know. I think most of you texted me, but I'm available to help you out through the process. It was nice to meet all of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Zoe.
And hi, my name is Lindsay Van Doyen, and I graduated from Plymouth State in 2015, and I currently work at Chitin Test Preparation in Newton as a center director, and I also am exposed to college counseling. This is my first time being in front of a whole group of you all and working with you one-on-one and in a group setting. My part of this process was to talk about interviewing skills, and my favorite part of this moment was in the classroom actually today. I felt like the group and our camaraderie was just strong, and that the people in the classroom today learned from one another and realized that what their true strengths are. So I was really proud of the class that was in the classroom today from 1 to 3. And that was my proud moment. And I just want to say thank you for coming and giving up your Saturday and for giving me an opportunity to teach all of you. So thank you.
Last thing before we pick the scholarship, before we announce the scholarship, the structure of the program was like a weekend program, Saturday and Sunday, which you guys came to. There's a part of this that is left over though, which is 3 personal one-on-one hour-long phone calls with Lindsay, with Taylor, with Lloyd, where we're going to do a lot of these follow-ups. You wrote an essay during yesterday. Maybe you want to finish it up here and there, tidy it up. If you were with Lloyd, you'd call Lloyd, or Lloyd would call you, and we'd set up those times, and you can finish off that essay. So the goal of that is, by the end of those 3 sessions, by the end of those 3 hours, we want your application for the college application to be completely done, solid, with all the tips, with all the tricks, with all the strategies, with all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. So keep an eye out on your email and look out for that email where we're going to start scheduling those one-on-ones. Because you should really take advantage of the opportunity to have fantastic counselors like these look at your application. That being said, now the moment everyone has been waiting for. It's a perfect segue, which is during those 3 one-on-one sessions, during those 3 hours, we're going to help you with the application process. We're going to continue helping with the application process, but it's also going to be a time to revise your scholarship applications and a time for you to fill out, as I was telling the parents and students, your profile on things like Scholarly or FastWeb or Scholarship America, so you can, remember, hit submit on so many different platforms. We're going to help you identify some scholarships that might be good for you personally and actually help you finish all the way through so that you complete a solid application and send in a solid application. So if you don't win a scholarship today, because we are giving out 3 scholarships today, $1,000 each, if you don't win a scholarship, please, 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 I mean, even if you do win a scholarship, all of you should really take the time to make sure you get your your 3 one-on-one sessions scheduled so that we can help you win more scholarships throughout the rest of the process. But yeah, other than that, if you guys don't have anything to add, I think it's time to draw the winners.
Nikhil?
Yeah. Yes.
Way up here in the back row. Just for clarification, the random drawings, there were some qualifications for that too. There were 4 parts of the weekend, morning and afternoon on 2 different days. Everybody who was here for 3 out of 4 qualified. So I'm really glad for those of you who did join us today if you weren't able to make it tomorrow, but if you don't see your name on the wheel, that's why. Okay?
All right, perfect. So we're going to do scholarship 3 first, which was the Instagram challenge. And so the criteria for the Instagram challenge was the most engaging photo with the most engaging caption. And the combination of the photo and the caption, who could come up with the most engaging and creative Instagram post. We didn't judge this based on how many likes you had or shares you had or things like that. The only other criteria was it had to include the hashtag EndeavorHack, and it had to include your Endeavor sweatshirt in some way, shape, or form. And so students were encouraged yesterday from the morning all the way through today at noon to start, or actually today at 1, to start posting and continue posting on it. So with that, here's actually the hashtag as it stands today. So here are a couple pictures that you see.
No, you see yourselves. That's all right.
So with that, when we were looking at it, we all got together and we say we have to find the best post, the most engaging caption. We have to find the best photo. We have to find the best caption. And all that search and all the times we tried to find it, we found Nemo. So the way to actually get your scholarship, and this goes for you, Nemo, this also goes for the other 2 people who we're going to draw in a second. Just make sure that you connect with Christy in the back.
You've got all those emails you got about times, dates, places, those all came from me. All you have to do is reply to one of those.
So just make sure that she has your email address, your proper email address, and we'll set up a time and place to give you a $1,000 scholarship. So congrats. So the other 2 scholarships were random draws. So as Christy said, as long as you were here for 3 of 4 sessions, then you were entered. We have all your names automatically loaded into this digital spinner that we're going to pull up in a second. If you guys want to come up and do the second one and the third one together. Yeah, exactly. I'm offloading the responsibility this week. I know it is. So this is scholarship. So we have 2 more. We have 2 more scholarships with $1,000 each. So it's just a random draw. We're gonna hit the spinner and see what comes up.
Ready?
Ready.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Do it. Say what? No!
One more to give out.
Y'all ready for the last one? All right.
Oh my